Like me, man. I love the game. I love the hustle, man. Be feeling like one of the ball playing, you know, Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, you know what the brick though. Believe. What if I leave? The fans still gonna love me, man.
What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna be tuning my GT500. So we're gonna need two things, an iPhone and an RTD. And what this is, well, let me just show you guys, okay? I can show you better than I could tell you. All right, there it is. So this is basically what you will need to load tunes, data log, and all that cool stuff that you would need to do when you are tuning a car. So for those of you guys who watched the last video, then you'll know that I already opened this box, I already plugged it to the car, plugged it to my laptop, gathered a bunch of information that my tuner wanted, sent those files to him, and basically I waited for my new tune to come in. So in the last video, I was using this laptop with this long wire. Well, we no longer need to use that. All we need is this and an iPhone. And we can pretty much do everything off our phone, literally data logging, receiving tunes, sending logs back to the tuner, everything from an iPhone. It's kind of new to me. I've never done it like this. I've always used the laptop to data log, receive tunes, send tunes. So it's pretty cool to be doing it all on an iPhone. So first we plug that in. So then you grab your cell phone, you go to this app, and it pretty much has everything here. You have home, account, flash, DCT, data log, and then you also have your tools. But if you go to DCT, you could read codes, clear codes, pretty much everything right here. Let me get it to focus so you guys can see it. Bam. And then if we go here, you could literally data log and then send this to the tuner straight from your phone. And for my Android people, don't you guys worry, it also supports Android. I have an Android here myself, and I have an iPhone. What I will be using is the Android because I don't want to have to not be able to answer my phone calls on my personal cell phone. I want this phone to strictly be for tuning. I'll leave it laying around here and I don't have to worry about it. So that's what I will be using personally to tune the car. So same thing on the Android, you go to the app and you pretty much have access to everything. So we already data logged. As you can see, you pretty much go here, okay, you start data logging and then you stop it, and then you could literally send it to him. When it says it's green right here, it means that I sent it to my tuner. Also, sorry for my ghetto cracked screen. So let me fill you guys in with everything we did up to this point. So my tuner eventually sent me a tune. I went out, did a bunch of pulls exactly like he wanted. I think he asked for a second gear pull, a third gear pull, idle, and also revving. So 1500 RPM revs, 2500 RPM revs, 3500 RPM revs. I did all that, send it to him. He adjusted the tune, sent me a new one back. Everything is good up to this point. My car is currently on 93, and we pretty much have maxed out everything we could do while the car is on 93. I can't even throw a pulley on this car unless I go on the 85. But he said if I wanted a little more power, we need some juice, and that's exactly what I went out and got. And here's what I ended up getting. VP Racing Octane Booster. So basically what you do is you fill your car up with 10 gallons and then you dump this in here, and what that does is basically it boosts your octane level and it raises it. Now my tuner could add more timing, which means more power. So right now the car's tuned strictly on 93, but the tuner sent me a new tune. Let me try to focus for you guys right up top. But that is only for race. The bottom is the pump, and that's what's on the car. But now we gotta go fill this thing up with 93 and then also add the Octane Booster. Remember, 10 gallons of 93 and then one of these cans and we will be all set to go. But before we go out and data log, we gotta load this tune that he just sent me. So we're gonna click on 93. Put this thing in here, and since the GT500 has a 12-gallon tank, we're gonna fill up 6 gallons of 93, then take this thing out, dump it in there, and then fill up another 6 of 93. So enough of the 93. That was 6 gallons of that. And now we're gonna take the Octane Booster and put it in here. Oh, I'm over here spilling it. Look at it, it's green. That's so lit. So now we're gonna put more 93. We're all done with that. Let's put this in here. So I messed up when I said I was gonna put 12 gallons of 93. I'm actually gonna put 10 only. So we already put 6, and now we're gonna add 4 more. And we're done. So we're gonna put this back and then throw this away. And before we turn the car on, we gotta upload the tune from the cell phone to the car. So all we gotta do is click this right here, go over here and click right vehicle, sync files, and it pretty much starts doing it. It makes life so much easier when you could just tune from a cell phone. I was so tired of carrying that laptop everywhere with me, opening it up, plug in all these wires. Now we could wirelessly do it, and it's just so cool that we could do that. And just like that, we are all done uploading the tune, and now we're gonna turn it on. Woo, sounds so good. It didn't make it any louder. I don't know why I was so surprised by the sound of the car. So we're gonna go from 2,500 RPMs. So I threw it in manual mode just so I could shift it myself. And basically what I ended up doing is a 3rd gear pull from 2,500 RPMs all the way to 7,500 RPMs. So as you can see, here are all the logs that I've done. The top one is the most recent one that we just did. All I gotta do is click upload and it'll send it to the tuner. All right guys, so it's the next day and we got something that just came in the mail. And we also got both of the cars out here with their hoods popped up. And now it's time to install these catch cans. One of the catch cans is for the Hellcat, the other one is for the GT500, and the TRX already has one installed. I made a whole video about that, so if you guys are wondering how that gets installed, there's a video somewhere on my channel. So let's talk about these. Now these are both labeled. Okay, you got one right here. This one says GT500, so that goes here, and then this one says Hellcat right there. Okay, so let's open it up. I don't know if I've installed one on a Hellcat before. I know I've installed one of these before, but let's see. It does come with instructions. The instructions are pretty simple. Yeah. So instructions, here's everything you need. You got the bolts, and then yeah, it's pretty simple. Let me try to figure this out before I start filming and try to tell you guys how this is done, because I barely know how this is done. First thing, remove this, just to make it a lot easier to be able to get to that, because we have to remove this and remove that. And by the way, I'm no professional at doing this. So first I'm gonna take this out, and let me show you guys how you open it up. You basically gotta push this right here, and then you gotta take this out, and how you take that is by holding on to this, and then it releases it. Next we're gonna install this right here. You're gonna put it right there, grab this. This is very hard to do with one hand, so I'm trying to record and do it for you guys. So anyways, like that. And, have it standing straight like that. Grab your little tool, and you tighten it. Obviously I'm gonna make it look even nicer, but I just wanted to record this process for you. And then we gotta install the catch can itself. And it's kind of annoying to put it in, just because you gotta fit it in here, and just let me try to go figure it out, because it's very hard to do while holding a camera. So we got it all in there. You gotta also plug this in there, and then plug that, and then the last thing you gotta do is just tighten these screws right here. There's one here, and then the other one is right there. And then just like that, you are done with the catch can on a Charger Hellcat. So next we're gonna try to install the catch can on the GT500. Something tells me that this is gonna be a little harder to do than the Hellcat one. So here's pretty much everything we need. So first we gotta remove the factory PCV line. So one right here, and you gotta just twist that right here. The other one's right there. I'm gonna try to get in there. It's hard to do with my left hand. All right, I got it. All right, bam. So here it is, and this one you just twist like this. Next we gotta install this little thing on the catch can, and all you gotta pretty much do is screw it in. Okay, so tighten them up and then finish it off with a screwdriver. So like I said, I knew the GT500 oil catch can won't be as easy as the Hellcat, and well, we just ran into a huge problem. So I put together the oil catch can, that's all good, but here's the problem. In every video that I watched of where to install this, even this company's, they have a YouTube channel with their own YouTube video. They're telling me to remove this. So bam, you remove that. Let me try to, all right, it's hard to do while filming, but let's just try to do it. Oh, almost got it. Alright, so this is pretty much the prop for the hood. As you can see, I'm holding it up by this. So they tell you to remove that, and then they tell you to unscrew this, and then you grab this, and that's supposed to go here. Like, yeah, but there's no way, because I have this. I'm not sure what this is, okay? I have this. In every video that I watched of a JLT install, they didn't have this right here. This was not there. It was just this right here, but not this. So because I have this right here, I can't install this, and I can't mount it up to this. So I'm not sure what the hell this is, and I'm not sure where it came from. I mean, obviously it came from the factory, but I don't know why other GT500s don't have that. I literally watched so many videos and they don't have this. So it's unfortunate we couldn't get the oil catch can installed on the GT500, but if any of you guys know how to get it done and ran into similar problems, let me know on Instagram at ToxicSRT, DM me and help a kid out. So I threw both of the cars back in the garage, but my front lip for the Charger is still for sale. So if you guys want to buy it, hit me up on Instagram at ToxicSRT. But now let's talk a little bit about the GT500. So earlier in the video, which was yesterday, we took it out, data logged, loaded a new tune, and was just data logging a bunch of stuff for my tuner. Well, earlier this morning, before I picked up the camera, he sent me a new revised tune. We went out data logging and everything is great. He said the tune looks great, the car's running great, and me personally, the car feels amazing. It feels fast, it feels healthy, and we are all set to go. So as of right now, the car is tuned on 93 and we're good so far with the current mods we have. I'm gonna enjoy it a little bit with these mods and then add more mods, put it on 85, and then build the whole thing out to make over 1,000 wheels. So I'm super excited. Shout out to all of you guys for staying patient with me. I know it took a little while to get this thing tuned, but it's tuned now and we are all ready to go. But now let's turn this thing on. But anyways, guys, if you guys liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications bell on, and let me know what you guys thought of today's video, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.